You would expect legal matters to be fascinating in the Harry Potter universe. Instead, the justice system is inconsistent, relying on guesswork and arbitrary decisions. Students can be expelled for using magic outside of school, but the Ministry of Magic cannot accurately determine who used the magic. Sirius Black was imprisoned in Azkaban with minimal evidence and no trial, even though the authorities could have used methods like mind reading or time travel to uncover the truth. The penal system is focused on inflicting suffering and driving convicts insane, with the only prison being managed by soul-consuming specters. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Every student at a wizarding school has a trace attached to them, which alerts the Ministry of Magic if they use magic outside of school. However, while students are not allowed to perform magic outside of school, the trace can only detect that magic was used near the student, not identify the specific person who did it. At the beginning of the Chamber of Secrets, Harry gets blamed for Dobby's antics because of this limitation. Most Hogwarts students come from magical families where magic is frequently used around them. Even in Harry's case, adults have no qualms about using magic in his presence. Additionally, young wizards often struggle to control their powers and may accidentally use magic. If wizarding schools exist to teach students how to manage their abilities, expelling them would worsen the problem of students using magic outside of school. Sirius Black was sent to Azkaban for allegedly taking the lives of 12 Muggles and betraying the Potters to Voldemort. In reality, he was framed by Peter Pettigrew. Considering the resources available to the Ministry, it was not a particularly clever frame-up.
You serious?
A time turner, which allows someone to travel back in time and observe past events, is a significant plot device in the book where Sirius is introduced. If Hermione could use it to attend all her classes, it certainly could have been used to prove someone's innocence. Veritaserum, a powerful truth serum, compels the drinker to truthfully answer any questions asked. Legilimency spell would allow the caster to delve into the layers of a person's mind and uncover their deepest secrets. However, the Ministry did not even attempt to use any of these tools on Sirius Black. He was arrested without a trial, with barely any investigation conducted. The mere fact that he was seen near the scene was enough evidence to condemn him. Although these tools can be deceived, real-world forensic instruments are not flawless either. Nevertheless, the police are still required to gather as much evidence as possible. Hagrid was also sent to Azkaban without a trial or proper investigation for allegedly reopening the Chamber of Secrets. The only evidence against him was a prior accusation made 50 years earlier, and the accuser was none other than Voldemort himself. Everyone seemed to miss a crucial detail: the heir was supposed to be a direct descendant of Salazar Slytherin. Family trees are meticulously documented in the wizarding world, as some wizards are obsessed with blood purity. The only reason Tom Riddle was not immediately identified as the true heir of Slytherin, capable of opening the Chamber of Secrets, was because his birth was not recorded. Even if a wizard is fortunate enough to receive a trial, the justice system does not prioritize their protection. For example, when Harry used magic in front of a Muggle to defend against a Dementor, he was immediately expelled from Hogwarts. It was only through Dumbledore's intervention that the Ministry agreed to hold a hearing to decide whether Harry should be permanently expelled or merely suspended. Disregarding the fact that the Dementor was likely sent by the Minister of Magic to silence a student, Harry only received a trial because he was special and had Dumbledore's support. The average wizard would probably not be so fortunate. Harry's defense was practically ignored, and he was only spared because of a vote from the court. Convictions seem to be decided this way: there is no standard of reasonable doubt, unanimity is not required, and it largely depends on whether there are enough people present who like you. The wizarding penal system is designed to instill terror and inflict suffering. Azkaban, located in the middle of the ocean, is a prison where Dementors patrol the corridors. With only one prison in Britain, the most dangerous criminals end up in the same horrifying place as those who simply fail to pay a fine. Dementors are dark specters that drain all happiness from their victims, forcing inmates to relive their darkest nightmares over and over. As a result, most prisoners in Azkaban eventually succumb to insanity, deteriorating under the relentless torment of the Dementors. They lose their will to live, often refusing to eat. Even those who survive their imprisonment emerge profoundly traumatized. Although Azkaban prison is widely regarded as inescapable, there have been a few instances where prisoners have successfully escaped. Azkaban serves no rehabilitative purpose and is designed solely to drive its inmates insane. Instead of rehabilitating prisoners, it often leaves them even more disturbed and prone to violence. Hagrid described his brief time in Azkaban as one of the most harrowing experiences of his life. Sirius, who endured years in the prison, emerged with frequent mood swings and irrational behavior. Those who attempt to escape from Azkaban face the Dementor's kiss, a punishment that involves the extraction of their soul and is considered a fate worse than losing your life. In the Harry Potter universe, the existence of an afterlife is undeniable, with ghosts greeting you in the school halls. However, those who receive the Dementor's kiss have their souls destroyed and cease to exist entirely. Their bodies remain as empty shells, alive but completely devoid of consciousness. And Dementors are far from reliable. They were involved in orchestrating a mass breakout from Azkaban, and during the final battle, they sided with Voldemort simply for the prospect of more souls to consume. If Voldemort had triumphed, the wizarding world would have become an all-you-can-eat buffet for Dementors. It is evident that the magical government is somewhat villainous, yet the protagonists appear largely complacent as long as it serves their interests and they stay within the law. After the series ends, Harry becomes an Auror, essentially serving as wizarding law enforcement. One might wonder how many people he has sent to Azkaban without a fair trial. Now I would like to hear your opinion. Thank you for watching and see you next time.